Welcome back to another Lid Fits Designs video. This one, she was helping me out making a subwoofer box for my truck. I'm an old bass head. I don't know if you noticed from that first scene, but my truck does have a blow through where the back of the cab and the front of the bed have been cut through. So subwoofers and amplifier racks all go in the bed but still play into the cabin. So it makes the design of this box real simple. This is a simple sealed box. I think it worked out about 1 1/3 cubic feet per sub, so 2.6 cubic feet or something along those lines with sub displacement figured in. I normally designed much more elaborate boxes with ports and tuning. This one, nice simple sketch of a cube box with no ports and a couple feet to support the front of it as it sits in that blowout. We took out the track saw right away, cut down. I needed everything a certain width, 43.5 inches to fit through the cut through, 12.5 inches wide, and it gave me 7 inches of depth, which gave me the volume inside the box that I needed. So right away cut everything down to the max width, started cutting strips off of it that would work as the sides and then work as the face and the back of the box. Having better shop tools these days than I used to have, I went for exact precision cuts when making this box. Normally I would just make the sides and then make the front and back a little bit larger and use a round over bit or a flush trim bit to clean up the faces, make them look perfect. These cuts were all perfect 90 degrees. Did my old school, just put a bead of glue down there, squeeze a little bit out, threw some brad nails in there to hold it in place while that glue dries. That glue's more than strong enough, it'll do the holding. Just lined everything up. You'll see me squeeze out glue every time we put boards together, and that does make the seal. And Titebond 2 has tremendous strength. It holds very well. Once the first carcass was made, I threw it in the truck just to test fit. If I messed up, I don't want to go too much further. One of the best tools when making subwoofer boxes is the Jasper Jig circle jig. Put a center pivot point where you want to put the center of your subs. You set this tool and run your router in a circle. Gives you a perfect cutout. I don't remember what the cutout of these subs were, but it was about 9 1/8 inches for the 10-inch subwoofers. And so just made sure everything was going where I wanted it to, and then finished cutting through. I take a little bit of a bite each time, lower it down, clamp down the router again, do a circle. Lower it down just a little bit, clamp down the router and do a circle. And it does make a lot of sawdust working with MDF, but that last pass you see your sawdust cut through and you know it's about ready to fall out. Digging through my old box of wiring, I saw I had terminal cups. I figured, what the heck, let's just put a terminal cup in there and give it a nice clean finished look. Once again, test fitting the carcass in there, making sure those feet that I want to add are just right. Through here I ended up changing it up. I'm just going to do 3 feet on it instead of the 4 in my original little sketch there. Made it real simple, just made these feet the size I needed. I need 2 1/4 inches of rise, perfect for 3 sheets of MDF. Just centered them out, glued them onto the bottom. Anybody who's worked with MDF knows it soaks up paint like crazy. Always want to do a primer coat. This box isn't 100% perfect. The paint job's not 100% perfect, but if anybody ever wanted to see what I had behind that back seat, I fold that seat down. I'll be proud to show them what we have back there. It's not ugly by any means. We just picked a dark gray because the truck has gray interior. After a couple coats of primer, did a few coats of this dark gray. It doesn't perfectly match the interior, but it does look good. So this amplifier I have, it needs to run at 2 ohm. So these subs are each dual voice coil subs, and they're dual 2 ohm subs. So what I did was I wired up each sub to be 4 ohms, and then I wired them together to when it got to the terminal cup it would be reading 2 ohms. And so I stripped down wires. I tried to cut them pretty much to size so there's not a lot of excess wire in there, but I tested along the way. Test the subs as I get them wired, test the terminal cup as I get it wired. No surprises at the end. Each sub should be 4 ohms. When wired together they should be at 2 ohms. Final impedance for the amplifier. So in all my years putting in subwoofers, I developed this sick method of wrap your hand tight around that screw in that driver chuck. If anything goes wrong, I'd rather catch that driver chuck through my hand than I would through the subwoofer. I've had good luck through these years, knock on wood. And so after the final wiring, I put the subwoofers in place and screwed them in. Real easy peasy. Once I had it all put together, I went and stuck it in, just seeing where it needs to be. I don't want the seat necessarily rubbing against the surround. It happens a lot on these. And I was setting the gains on the amplifier, messing with the head unit settings. What I did forget was that I do have an LC1 in line, and I didn't have that LC1 turned all the way up. So as I was sitting here adjusting the amplifier, I was bringing it up, looking at the clip indicator light, waiting for it to clip, and never could get it to clip. And I was like, man, something just isn't right here. I went back, messed with the settings, turned everything down, turned it up. Then I remembered that LC1. Once I got it turned up, and I went and redid all my settings, and I got it set where any music I'm playing, I do not clip the subwoofers, which will be an early death to any subwoofer. But this woodworking project was a lot of fun, reminiscent of my old days building subwoofer boxes. It was always fun for me and my friends, build subwoofer boxes, and we go to bass competitions and compete. This system isn't meant to compete. I just like my music a little bass heavy, and so I wanted to have some subwoofers in my vehicle. This is mostly a work truck. I drive it when I'm working on the weekends on my side job, and it has been nice listening to music with some bass in it while I'm out there working. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take